This is my third day I'm doing DoorDash. I have been doing, this is my third day of doing DoorDash. Today I'm going to try Uber Eats. I'm not sure, just looking at other people that have been doing Uber Eats, I think that maybe Uber Eats pays out a little bit more. So we'll find out. I've done a total of 6 hours of dash time. And as of right now, I've made $75 gross. That doesn't include, gas and wear and tear and that sort of thing. But of course, if you calculate in the amount that's allotted for the gas that you can do on your taxes and stuff, that's about $100. So that'll be something that I can use later on in the year when I go to do my taxes and stuff. So today we're going to do Uber Eats. I'm all signed up. I'm ready to go for that, and we'll see how that goes. I'll do a test for, I'm going to get some gas first. I've got about half a tank. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it up. I've been watching some other YouTube videos, and looks like the other drivers is just kind of start with a full tank of gas. So I'm going to go get a full tank of gas and then head over to a hotspot. I'll pick up the video from there once I've got the gas all taken care of. So it'll be probably, I should have gotten a little bit earlier start. It's 11:41 Eastern time. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. But I'm going to get started probably about 12 o'clock, so it'll be right around lunch. I'll probably go from like 12 to 3 or 12 to 4. I'll try and do a 4-hour shift. I'm going to mix in, if it's not too busy on Uber Eats, then I'll switch over to DoorDash and then see how that goes. And I'll be getting started right around 12. So we'll see how things go, and I will be back with another video. Well, not another video, but I'll pick it up when I go over to the actual place where I'm going to kind of hang out and see if I get a couple of orders that are worthwhile. So we'll pick it up from there, and we'll see what happens. All right, so left the gas station and turned the app on automatically. Because I was ready to go, basically. So the first time I've ever driven for Uber Eats, so I got an order. It's for $3.60. I simply just touched the app screen and ended up accepting the order. So that was kind of a mistake. And then I kind of compounded my mistake on that because I've heard of the restaurant, not exactly, sure exactly where it's at. But anyway, I ended up getting up on the interstate and then going in the total opposite direction. So I had to make a U-turn and come back around. I'm going to pick that up. In the meantime, I did get a secondary add-on order, but since I'm already kind of behind on the
Florida,
first order.
152 west for 3/4 miles.
Yep, so I'm already behind on this, so I went ahead and just didn't accept that order. So we were going to go pick this up for $3.60. Really not ideal, but I've already accepted it. It's my first order. I didn't want to just accept an order and then cancel it as soon as I got it on my first go, which I don't know if that would make a huge amount of difference, but I didn't want to do that. So anyway, we're going to pick up this order. We'll get it delivered. And then we're going to go and we're going to keep a dollar to at least, I want to try and do $2 per mile on my orders. I am going to pick this up, deliver it, and then we're going to try and do $2 per mile on our orders, or get close to that. So we'll try that, and we'll be back in a little bit. Does this record for more than 30 seconds at a time? I don't understand. What the fuck? I start recording and then it just goes off. Like, it ain't recording anymore. Anyway, let's try that again. So just completed my first order with Uber Eats. It was $3.60. I apologize if it's overexposed here. The sun glare on this isn't good. I'm going to get me a real camera set up here. So, we'll see what happens. I know it can do better than that. It was an accident, really. I ended up going the wrong way. It was a mess up. So it is what it is. So we will just take it as it is, and then we'll move on to the next delivery. All right, so I went ahead and I turned DoorDash back on. I should have been a little bit more patient, I guess. I guess patience is the key, maybe on doing the Uber Eats. All right, so I picked up a double order. This is still, I don't know if I was talking about this one earlier or not, but I picked up a double order. One from a sushi place, one from Firehouse. Again, it was like $7. I need to be more patient. I know I get a little impatient in picking up the orders and stuff. So, but anyway, I picked it up. That order was for $4.50, I think. So the total order was like $7.50. But I actually got a cash tip. The guy gave me $2 in cash. So I thought that was kind of cool. Plus, they gave me a tip on the actual app. So, I don't know. Seems like it was worthwhile. So the total will end up being like $9.50. It's going to be a total time of about probably 20 minutes. So it's not too bad. Been working for a little over an hour now. So
Continue on Old St. Augustine Road for 1.5 miles.
Okay. So I got two different navigations going here. So, anyway, we'll be done with this next delivery probably in about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to try and be super patient and go back and try and pick up an order from Uber Eats. I'm going to be super patient. Still 1 o'clock. So we still have, time within the lunch rush, so to speak. People are getting late lunches and stuff. So we'll see. I'll be back. All right. So I just dropped off an order, and on the way kind of back to the area that I kind of want to be in, I just got an order for KFC, $6.50 for 3 miles. I think that kind of fits the parameter, which makes sense. And I'm like right here at KFC, like probably about a mile from it, not even that. So I'm going in there. Hopefully this will be ready, though. That's the only thing I haven't really picked up from a KFC yet. So I don't know. I know watching some videos, some of these places are a little shaky when you go in and they're not ready. But it's 1:23 right now. And we'll see. This might be a good deal right here. So we'll see what happens. And we'll come back as soon as I pick it up. All right, so I picked this order up from KFC. I don't know why their doors are locked. Some of these places are so weird. Like, I'm in Florida. Florida's open. Like, everything is open. Like, I have no idea why KFC's doors are locked. Anyway, I had to go through the drive-thru. So I went to the door, went to the drive-thru. And then she's like, well, you need to let me know if you're DoorDash when I go through the drive-thru. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm not sure how I can talk to you through a locked door and you're like 20 feet away. Anyway, I got the order picked up. And we're going to go drop it off. Right now there's a truck in front of me with a gigantic it's a 1x4, which is about 20 feet long. If it falls out of this dude's truck, I'll be decapitated while I'm driving. So hopefully that doesn't happen. This situation in front of me doesn't look too good. Anyway, we'll be dropping this off here shortly. And like I said, it's a pretty decent order for $6. I mean, for 3 miles, meets the minimum standard on that. So we're going to go ahead and drop it off here. All right, so it's 1:55. I've made, I don't know, like 4 or 5 deliveries at this point. Not sure what the numbers are at this very second. I've had a few. Well, DoorDash has kind of been pretty consistent in the last 10 minutes, trying to send me orders. Probably should have taken one from McDonald's. It was $4.50 for 2 miles. Probably made sense to do that one. I let it go. I got one from Little Caesars that was for $12 for 12 miles. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Would have made more sense to do the other one. So I've let some of these go by, hoping to get a decent order, following advice, that I've learned from some of the people on YouTube. So, but we'll see. I'm just letting it kind of go for the moment, and hopefully we'll get a good one here. I have both the apps on right now. I have Uber Eats and also DoorDash on at the same time. Of course, can't take 2 different orders, but just waiting to see. But Uber Eats hasn't sent me anything in the last 10 minutes, so we're just sitting here waiting to see. And it's 1:56, so we'll see who gets the prize here shortly. All right, so I just picked up an order. It's $6.75 for the pickup. It's like 5 miles. I mean, that's really not the range, but I was just sitting there doing nothing, and I didn't want to I get a little nervous just letting either orders cancel or declining them. So I went ahead and took it. Fortunately, it works out. I mean, it's really just a straight shot. Not a lot of different roads that I have to go on. So I picked it up. I was right next to the store. So I just picked it up straight on, and I'll be there in it says I'll be there in 7 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, so it's better than nothing. I was just sitting there doing nothing, so it's just, I would prefer that it was more like $2 a mile, so that would be ideal. This one will work out to be less than that, but that's okay. We're just getting going. Like I said, this 3rd day that we're doing this, so we will go ahead and pick it up after the delivery, and it's 2:10 right now. So I guess the biggest thing about this is your time versus money. That's really the key, because you don't want to be making $6 an hour. That's really the key. But Jacksonville is the market that I'm in, and it's really spread out. Things aren't really close together. So if somebody orders something, typically you've got to drive pretty far to get to them. So it's just a matter of how that's going to work out from the money standpoint. But we will continue our quest, and I think kind of my goal that I have in mind right now is $20 an hour. Hopefully I can get a little bit higher at some point, but right now I'm shooting for $20 an hour, and so we're just going to try for that. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, so this is just my experience. So it's 3:06. I turned on the Uber Eats app, and I didn't get one hit for almost an hour. And I guess Uber Eats maybe pays more money, but you have to be able to deliver stuff to actually make money. So I turned on DoorDash, and I was right next to a place to pick up the order, and it's 2 miles to drop it off for $6. So that kind of works in the numbers pretty good. So I don't know. DoorDash seems to be giving me more orders. I'll try and keep Uber Eats going, but right now DoorDash is just doing better. I'm going to pick this up and then drop it off, and I'll be back. All right, so just dropped off that order. That actually was pretty good. So it's $3.25. I picked it up at $3.03 and dropped it off already. So that actually took 20 minutes from walking in to picking it up. It was an $8 order, so that was actually really good. And it was 3 miles, so it really wasn't that far. So that's the number ratio we need to be at. I mean, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm probably going to wrap this up pretty soon. I scheduled until 4. I know that the lunch rush is over for the most part. Dinner will be starting soon, but I usually don't like right, at least right now, I'm driving around in the 5 o'clock traffic. But I'm going to head back over kind of to the area that I know and see if I can pick up another order over there before 4 o'clock. And then I'll probably just head on home. And then we'll break everything down from the video. Got one order from Uber Eats today. I mean, we'll try to get tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. I have a doctor thing tomorrow, but we'll see. See what happens. All right. Well, it's 3:48 right now on Wednesday afternoon. So I mean, clearly, Wednesday is probably not an ideal day. I don't know. At least this Wednesday, anyway. And definitely between 3 and 4 is not a busy time at all. So I think kind of just figuring that out, probably, at least for today anyway. Today is September 29th. That between 3 and 4 is probably a good time to take your normal break, if you take a break. But I'm going to be wrapping this up in about 10 minutes anyway. Just because this particular point, I don't have to really deal with the traffic at 5 o'clock. So I want to kind of just get back and regroup. And I got a couple phone calls to make anyway. So we'll go ahead and put this little video together and try and come up with the total, see what I did for the day. So far today, I've driven 52 miles. And I've spent $37.20 in gas. So I'll actually stop and top it off just to make sure that I've got the right number, and see what we ends up being at the end of the day. All right. So I just completed my last delivery. It was pretty good. I forget the exact amount. It's like $9 or something. It's like 9 miles away. So, but traffic is starting to pick up now. So I think I'm just going to call it now and go ahead and go home and put everything together. I'll post it up on the video, up on the channel, and see how we did. So, I wouldn't call this a spectacular day. Really disappointed with the Uber Eats app. I did sign up also for the delivery part. I mean, I feel like that it should be doing better. Maybe it's just a bad day today, in regards to that. So, we'll go ahead and see how that goes and try and keep using Uber Eats if possible. So, yeah, I mean, clearly today was a better day for DoorDash than it was for Uber Eats. So we'll go ahead and check it all out, see what we come up with. This is my last one for the day. I want to get out before it just gets really crazy in traffic, which is already 4:30, and I'm not big into looking at that. So we'll be back. So it's 5 o'clock, 5:02 to be precise. So what time we leave? Like 11:30. So wow, we've been gone for 5.5 hours. So that's quite a day. Now, I don't really think things turned out the way that I wanted them to. We'll do the add up here and see what they turn out to be like, and see what the numbers look like. It's got to be better than this. I mean, it just didn't turn out. The DoorDash thing was kind of hitting pretty good, but the Uber Eats really screwed me up. I wasted an entire hour waiting on that app to give me something. I got one early, and then that was it. So one thing I haven't done is do a later evening shift. So I will try and work that in the near future and do a 5 to 8 or something like that during the rush, during the dinner hour. And it might be a little easier actually, because I mean, there's so many people out just driving around during the day. Whether it's construction workers or lawn people or people delivering other stuff, you know, like trucks and stuff like that. So in the evening, it might be a little easier because all those guys aren't on the road, like semi trucks and all this stuff. So it might be a little bit easier delivery wise. So I'll check that out, and we'll do that maybe in the next day or so. Maybe Friday. I mean, honestly, Friday night might be a hitting night, so we'll see. Anyway, we'll put all this together in a video and put it up, and just leave me your comments and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna make a new channel for it. I might just put it on my regular channel. I might make a new channel, but either way, leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel. I also have a flight simulator channel as well. It'd be nice if you subscribe to that one if you're into flight simulation, and that would be cool as well. Need to work though, besides, you know, fly imaginary airplanes around, but I do like doing that. So please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll get another video on soon. Thanks. All right, so did some dash time during the evening. It was a total of about an hour and 16 minutes. And did 3 deliveries. It was $19.50 in total that I made. So it's about $6.50 a delivery. I'd like to see that average go up still. But I don't want to just turn down orders waiting to get orders that are $10 more. But I mean, I guess maybe it makes sense. But anyway, so I did 3 deliveries. It was an hour and 16 minutes, made $19.50. So just a little less than $20 an hour. So it's not too bad. Could have stayed out there a little bit longer, really, but I was ready to come home. I had done another, 5 hours today. So I think the total for today is going to round out to be around $75, which isn't great. I'd like to see more, for sure. But we'll go ahead and give it another go. Like I said, I think maybe dashing during the evening might be a little bit easier. It's harder to find addresses, though, for sure. I need to get a better flashlight so I can find the addresses. But it's not as much traffic, and like I said, there's not as many trucks and that sort of thing that are on the road. So we'll go ahead and give this another try at night and see how it goes. Might be a little... I did have to wait for one order tonight, which was ridiculous. Like 15 minutes. They weren't ready. Maybe it was like 10 minutes, but it made me late on a delivery. It was a double up, so I have a 91% on-time delivery rate now, which is annoying. So I'll have to get that fixed up, but having to wait is pretty frustrating for our order. Anyway, we'll add this to the total videos for the day, and we'll come up with the final totals again, and we'll go from there. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Appreciate it.